Hey you guys, this is Tired Goth, and I am going to teach you through a threat model that I created how to navigate a circumstance and a situation where you are under threat in someone's house or residence and don't know how to make it out without any context clues of what's going on. So the threat model is you are present in a house, you have no idea what to really do if you wanted to escape, and you don't know what's around you. You sense that there might be some clues in the device or the computer of the person that you're staying with, and you really don't trust anything that's around you because you're kind of worried that anything that you touch could actually incriminate you despite the fact that you're looking for it to save you. How do you handle this? Well, first things first, anything that you touch in that home is going to have your fingerprints on it. So what you want to do is strap on one of these or two of these, depending on how paranoid you are. You would like to strap on a set of polyvinyl chloride gloves, PVC gloves, and or sterile nitrate gloves. Not because you're about to do surgery, but because you are about to handle something that doesn't belong to you, and just in case it has any incriminating evidence to the party who is trying to frame you, you don't want to leave your prints there. This is also inclusive of whether or not you need to draw a weapon on someone out of strict self-defense because you know for a fact that they are carrying and or concealing a weapon and would be as unscrupulous as to use it on you, supposing they threatened it or whatever. But we'll get into this. So now that you have your gloves on, you can handle the device. What you want to do is flip it open by the corners. Okay, so you have the device flipped open, and then you want to power it on. If it's already powered on, more power to you. You just don't want your fingerprints on it. The device is dead. As you are moving it, avoid what I just did. Do not let it touch your cheek, your skin, your face, anything. Isolate your touch to the gloved, covered area. And I say this because, and notice how I'm pulling at the middle of the glove to remove it, and sticking my finger beneath this to remove the other one. Less of a trace that you leave for the person who is potentially trying to kill you to find out that it was you who was moving stuff around, the better. You're not doing this to evade the police. You're doing this to evade a killer. Okay. The next thing you want to do is once you find what it is you're looking for, you want to make copies of it, okay? Supposing that the device is live, it is fully charged, and you have what it is you're looking for right in front of you, make copies of it. Hide the files by putting a period in front of the file names, no matter what extensions they are. So supposing your file name is filename.txt, you're going to put a period in front of the capital or lowercase f. This is going to hide the file wherever it is, so if someone happens to be rummaging through your belongings to make sure that you weren't able to get away with anything, they're going to have to look a little harder and take an extra step to make sure that you didn't actually hide anything on an SD card or a USB drive. But if they plug it in and they're already feeling pretty guilty for the fact that they're about to kill you, then basically you're in the clear. You're gonna see no files and be like, okay, I guess he or she was too stupid to copy something over, so I guess they're, pretty much still my victim, and that's gonna give them, the dopamine release that they need, and they'll probably just drop whatever they're doing anyway. Criminals get really sloppy after a while, so you wanna pay attention to what it is that they're doing with your things, and you wanna make sure that you are keeping your belongings as much under wraps and cover that you can to assure that they don't really have anything to go by to question you as it is. Hence the gloves and the hidden files on your USB drive. Another thing that you want to pay attention to is where you are commonly leaving your fingerprints. Keep your fingerprints limited to kitchenware. No one is going to look at you crazy if you cooked somebody a meal, okay? But that criminal who has you locked in their house, doing their bidding and handling everything for them, they're gonna want free prints that are clean, clear, and easy to replicate on a film, a plastic film, where your prints will be dusted and then imprinted upon this through a press. And when I say press, I mean literally applying pressure to the dust that was applied to wherever your free fingerprint was, so that they could verify your identity on a scanner, meaning that they would have your fingerprints ready and available to them without you even knowing it. Pay attention to these things. It could save your life.